Welcome to my channel, Modern Talk English.
Why do some people achieve the impossible while others stop before they even start? Is it luck? Is it talent? Or is it something deeper? Something powerful called thinking big? Welcome back to Modern Talk English, the channel where you learn English through real motivational stories that change your mind, your heart, and your words. Today's story is not just about English, it's about mindset. Because when you think small, your English stays small. But when you think big, your life starts to grow with your words. So, sit back, listen carefully, and learn English while discovering how big thinkers change their destiny. Meet Daniel, a young man from a quiet village. He dreams of speaking English fluently, not just to pass exams, but to inspire people across the world. He wants to stand on a stage, speak confidently, and motivate others. But there's one problem. Daniel's English is weak. His grammar is messy, his pronunciation is broken, and people often laugh when he tries to speak. One day, his English teacher tells him something that burns in his heart. Daniel, if your dream doesn't scare you, it's too small. Those words hit him deeply. He realizes he has been dreaming too small, thinking too small, and believing too little. Daniel begins practicing English every night. He watches YouTube lessons, listens to podcasts, and repeats sentences aloud. But still, he keeps failing. His pronunciation is off. His confidence disappears whenever he speaks in public. He starts comparing himself to native speakers. Why can they speak so perfectly? He asks himself. Maybe English just isn't for me. One rainy evening, feeling broken and ready to quit, Daniel sits alone in a cafe. That's where he meets Mr. Harris, a wise old English coach. Mr. Harris listens quietly to Daniel's story, smiles, and says, "Daniel, your problem isn't English. It's the size of your thinking. You must believe before you achieve." Daniel frowns, confused. "What do you mean, sir?" Mr. Harris leans closer and says, "When you think small, your brain looks for small answers. But when you think big, your brain starts finding big solutions." Those words changed Daniel's life. He went home that night and wrote 3 sentences on his wall. 1. Small thinking gives small results. 2. Big thinking gives big confidence. 3. I'm not afraid to think big. From that day, Daniel started changing his words. Instead of saying, "I can't speak English," he said, "I'm learning to speak English fluently." Instead of saying, "I'm shy," he said, "I'm becoming confident." Every morning, he looked in the mirror and said, "I'm going to speak English on a global stage." Slowly, his brain began to believe it. He realized that the words you say to yourself become the world you live in. Now Daniel decided to do something bold. He set a big goal. He would give an English speech in front of 1,000 people in just 6 months. Crazy? Maybe, but thinking big doesn't care about fear. He started a strict routine. Every morning, 30 minutes of speaking practice. Every afternoon, listening to English podcasts like Modern Talk English. Every evening, writing short motivational stories in English. He recorded his voice, corrected mistakes, and repeated every line until it sounded natural. People began noticing the change. His pronunciation became clearer, his words became stronger, and his energy started inspiring others. Even his friends who once laughed at him began asking for his secret. Daniel smiled and said, "It's not magic, it's mindset. I just started thinking bigger." 6 months later, Daniel receives an unexpected email. "Congratulations! You've been selected to speak at the International Youth Conference in London." He couldn't believe it. His hands were shaking. The same boy who once failed to say a full English sentence was now going to speak in front of 1,000 people. On the big day, Daniel stands backstage, nervous but ready. He remembers Mr. Harris's words, "Think big, act brave." He walks on stage, looks at the audience, takes a deep breath, and begins. "Good morning, everyone. My name is Daniel, and I'm here to tell you something powerful. The power of thinking big." He speaks clearly, confidently from his heart. When he finishes, the crowd rises and claps loudly. Daniel feels tears in his eyes. He whispers to himself, "Thinking big made me big." Let's pause and learn from Daniel's story. Big thinking equals big confidence. When you think big, you push yourself beyond fear. Positive words equals positive reality. Daniel changed his language, and that changed his life. Your English improves when your belief improves. If you say, "English is hard," your brain gives up. But if you say, "English is a skill I'm mastering," your brain starts working for you. So, think big about your English journey. Don't just say, "I'm learning English." Say, "I'm becoming a fluent global English speaker." Remember, your tongue speaks what your mind believes. Thinking big isn't just about dreams, it's about direction. It's about believing that your words, your confidence, and your effort can shape your future. So, repeat after me. Greater than, think big, speak big, live big, because the size of your dream decides the size of your life. If this story inspired you, hit subscribe to Modern Talk English, where every story helps you learn English and grow stronger inside.